Hello again. So I keep getting told, oh, the little bubble of your face is annoying as hell, which I completely understand. And I will deal with that later, but today is not the day. I never wanted my whole purpose or goal to be so you can see my face, but I get it. So before I start anything else, I wanted to give a huge shout out to my cousin Kim, who had this amazing Yeti cup made for me with my business logo, and my nails are nasty. Sorry about that. Anyway, you know, I guess in my own mind, I thought that people knew me, understood me, knew my heart, knew what I wanted for others, whatever, whatever. The last thing I've wanted to do, honestly, is make videos. It's awkward. It can be confusing. You worry about screwing up, what people are going to say, think, do, blah, blah, blah. I no longer give a crap. And that's kind of the beauty of this. So I realized how many people in my life actually don't know me, but I've realized that a lot of that is my own fault. I don't talk about things. I don't talk about my work. I don't talk about my education. I don't talk about the things I'm thinking about. So everybody thinks that I've got this big, giant, bubbly personality, and Jen is just like super chill, but they don't understand the depth or the breadth. And I don't even mean that stuck up, or what my heart is and what I really want to accomplish in this life. So, with that being said, I wanted to discuss my books a little bit because isn't it funny how we get in our own heads? I assumed, what a freaking idiot I am at times. I assumed that just because I wrote a book, anybody who knew me would want to buy it as a show of support, and that could be further from the truth. Surprisingly, I have been told, well, I don't have cancer, so it doesn't matter, or I don't want to know. The one that really tickled me, that sarcasm, is the family member that said, I already know everything you and Regina went through, so I don't need to read it. Bullshit. You don't know. And there are things that people go through every single day of their lives that nobody knows about, nobody understands. Nobody goes around talking about everything that's in their heart and their mind. And excuse my language, by the way, I'm just really fired up. So I thought, okay, you know what? I worry because I don't ever want to sound stuck up. And I don't, that's not where my heart is. But I feel like I have so much to say and so much to share, and no one gives a crap. And that frustrates me. So then I thought, okay, well, I'm going to look at myself. I'm going to work on myself. I'm not going to put expectations on other people. There, there have been some people in my life, a few close friends, and some of the older ladies in my life that mothered me my whole life, who have been nothing but supportive and caring and gracious and kind, and have bought books and shared. And I can't even begin to tell you how much that means to me. You know, when you spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours writing, researching, documenting, and then you publish it so you can just get the word out. It's not about making money. So if anybody has ever self-published, you'll know that I was looking down at the book. See, there it is. You have to spend a lot of money to actually get things going, and then they let you know, um, you have to pay $5 for printing. You have to pay so much in taxes. By the way, don't charge more than $15 on that book. So when everything is said and done, for every book that you sell, okay, super cool, you make about $5. And then they don't pay you until 2 months later for every month. So if you sold 5 books and your royalty is $25 that month, you won't see that for 2 more months. Plus, the IRS is going to tax me on top of that. So, for those of you who have not supported me, kiss my butt. And for those of you who have, I really appreciate it. It's not about people who have cancer. It's not just that. And so I felt like it was very important for me to just kind of say that a lot. And I'm probably frustrating the crap out of anybody who is listening to this, but my book talks a lot about cells and biology, but then I go into genetics. Everybody should know about their genetics. Everybody should understand biomarkers. I don't care if you have cancer or not. There are things that you need to know. People need to know what to ask for, what tests, blah, 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 blah. Doctors are amazing, but they're not God. And we need to be able to advocate for ourselves. That's one of the reasons I became a patient advocate, is because I know so many people don't have a voice and they don't have the guts or the courage or the wherewithal, like whatever. I've said that a million times too, but I want to be able to help. So I know I'm coming across very strong, but I'm annoyed right now. Forgive me for that. So the other thing, my book talks a lot about the history of medicine. So if I said to you, anybody, okay, so what's the history of our medical system in the United States? Can you give me, like, starting in the 1500s, go through the 16, 17, 18, early 1900s, those kinds of things? I put that stuff in my book. People don't understand where our treatments came from, that everything we had before was completely botanical, plant-based, and that John Rockefeller came in and made sure that everything was going to be petroleum-based, and it's all about money. I've worked in the field since I was 18 and I'm just about to be 55. I'm telling you, most of it is about money. So I also discuss natural protocols. It's not just for people who have cancer, and everything in here is proof. It's not like I just randomly made up something. One person did say to me, well, no one gives a shit about books anymore because you just have AI. If you think I spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of research to let a computer write for me, you really don't know me. And while I appreciate the technology of AI, that is not a personal thing. And you can't touch somebody's life with AI. So, with all that being said, I apologize for repeating myself. My daughter hates when I do that. But again, I'm kind of in a place where I just don't care anymore. So for people who think they know it all, they think they know me, they think they know what's in the book, you don't. Trust me. And I really did only do this to help people. And what I think what people don't understand at large is that even if I say make $5 a month or $10 on a book, it enables me to keep going so that I can help people, so that I can keep sending family members medicine that they need and supplements and not charging cancer patients or whatever it is. I have a very dear friend whose brother was diagnosed recently, and she actually sent me a donation to cover the stuff I had sent this person. And that meant more to me than anyone will ever know. So it's really not about getting rich. It's about getting the word out. It's about helping people. It's about doing what I feel like God has called me to do. And so I just really want people to not dismiss me. And again, I'm going to work on me. I'm going to figure out the right way to do things, say things, approach things. I take accountability for myself. I am just very passionate about helping, saving lives. And so when I have people who don't understand that, or they say they're my family, or they say they're close and they know nothing about me, I get very frustrated. But again, I'm learning how to change myself, fix myself, work on myself while continuing to reach out and help people. So I guess that's it for now. Bye.